Shemai Emma.
Shemai Manon.
And welcome back to What's Occurring Femmes, brought to you by Rouvy, hosted by Pinarello. And we're not at the Pinarello shop anymore, we're at the Pinarello stand at Rouleur Live.
Yes, we're at Rouleur Live, which is a cycling show. Basically a room full of bikes and many different brands and things like that. And it's really exciting. I've been once before and it's really cool to see so many people, so many cycling fans all in one place. So
yeah, it's really cool. Like every single brand in the cycling world, all the best brands are here, and you could spend hours looking around here. But before we get into the pod, I think we should go over and say hi to our friends at Rouvy.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
So we made it to the Rouvy stand here, and they've got the whole Rouvy setup here. They've got what bikes linked to Rouvy where people can come and try. So if you are coming to Rouleur, I definitely recommend coming.
Yeah, I reckon I'm going to give it a try now.
But
I am tempted.
But isn't it your off season?
Yeah, so Monday I will be starting training again, but this setup is really tempting me and it looks really cool actually.
It does.
Yeah.
Love a bit of Rouvy. All right, should we start the pod?
Yeah, let's start the pod.
In a bit of a different location today.
We're at Rouleur Live today, not in the Pinarello store.
It's so exciting, and you're looking very glamorous.
My little fluffy coat.
But yeah, we are here, and we are actually going to be on stage with Luke doing a bit of a What's Occurring pod tomorrow, as in Friday.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's going to be live. It's going to be a bit of a crowd.
Yeah, I know it's going to be weird doing it with people watching, because obviously we do it here and there's
in our own little, the side. But yeah, it would be good. I've done it last year and it's really fun. Like there's so many people, you're at a cycling show. So Rouleur is actually like a cycling expedition. And there's just bikes everywhere pretty much. Like walking through there, I was like, you see different brands of bikes.
Everybody's here. Like I feel like it's the biggest cycling show of the year, and everybody makes an effort to come in, and it's nice to have everybody together, but I'm looking forward to it. But we need a big old catch up. I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, we were saying this, it has been a minute since we filmed a podcast.
A hot minute.
It has.
Yeah.
Now we're back.
Last time you were on that plane to Chile.
I was.
Okay, I feel like we need to go from the very start. What did you first of all, how was the glow up? So you were going to get your nails, your lashes, your eyebrows done.
It happened.
Yeah?
It did happen.
Did it look good?
Yeah, I felt good.
Yeah.
Didn't work. No, joking. I got my little glow, got my lashes, got my nails, got my hair done, did the whole thing. And yeah, like I said, that is part of the prep. I felt great on the plane to Chile.
Yeah, I bet.
Unreal.
What did you have to eat on the plane?
Ooh.
I love plane food.
I slept the whole way.
Did you?
Yeah, I slept for 10 hours.
Tactical?
Yes.
Yeah.
I missed half the food because I was sleeping.
I take sleep over food.
Yeah, so it was a 14-hour flight, slept for like 10, which was great because we landed at 8:30, so we had the whole day. Chile's actually really cool. Have you been?
Never been.
Really cool.
Really?
Yeah, it was an interesting place. It's a lot more city-like buildings than I thought. I thought it'd be like more
rural.
Yeah, I don't really know what I thought. I thought it'd be different to what it was. Really nice place. The velodrome was lovely.
Is it a nice track? Is it quite new? Or is it?
Yeah, it was painted. So it wasn't wood.
Track?
Yeah, it wasn't
Really?
wood. If there's a picture, I'll try and find a picture. So it was like, when we walked in, it was like grey. And I was like, ooh, weird colour wood. And then realised riding it, there's like no wooden...
Wood. What's it made out of?
Wood, but I think then it's got paint.
So is it all smooth?
Yeah.
Or is there like the...
I couldn't really look at it.
Really analysing this now.
But yeah, it was... So usually you see on a velodrome you have like wooden slats going round as you would. And then I was like, I don't know why. I don't know if that's whether... I have no idea.
Was it a nice track to ride?
It was, very flat.
Was it? Do you like flat tracks?
No.
No.
Especially for sprinters.
Yeah.
I feel like for endurance riders maybe, because...
It just feels like a longer way round, doesn't it?
Yeah, but whereas we're using I need height of the track,
Yeah.
especially for flying 200s, for race speed. So it was quite flat in that sense, similar to London.
Yeah.
So if anyone's wondering, similar to London shaped track. But really nice, lovely track to ride on, really easy to ride. Pretty cool to go to a new place.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Enjoyed that.
So what was the first event?
The team sprint.
And how did that go?
Good. We got a silver medal. Brand new team, new group of girls, considering last year I pretty much rode with Katie and Sophie, leading up to the Olympics, won the Olympics with them. So yeah, we had a new team, didn't know where we'd fit in terms of being ranked in the world. We did 2 team sprints before, which for a team event, like, as you know, like team pursuit and stuff, you get so dialed, like changes and riding behind certain people and like getting into the wheels. Whereas for me, it was all pretty fresh. And I think leaning off the back of it is quite important in a team event, to like riding with the team and just understanding the team and like seeing how they work on race day. So that was really good. It was a really good event. We qualified first.
Wow.
Which I think for the girls, looking back, they were like, oh, like we could have won. And it is it's quite a patient thing with team sprint. Like just because you qualify first doesn't mean you're going to win the competition. Yeah. So that in itself was like new for them, whereas I've been in that position before where we qualified first.
Incredible that like obviously you were with 2 riders who hadn't been to Worlds before. That was their first Worlds, and literally stepped into that. Again, like haven't really done that much training together, stepped in and was able to go and qualify first.
Yeah, huge, like huge, straight off the bat.
Were you expecting that?
No. I mean, I'm speaking for myself. Like I didn't expect that from us. Like not saying we weren't good enough, but it was just like you just don't know and you don't go in with that expectation. So like, to qualify first, we was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And then we just needed to ride clean rides, and then we got into the gold final, and I said in an interview afterward, they stepped up massively.
Did they feel the pressure?
I think so.
Yeah, because that's a lot, isn't it? Going to your first World Championships, and then I guess you'd know, like from
fighting
yours.
for a gold medal, it's huge, and like they kept their composure. We executed pretty much how we wanted to. We just weren't fast enough. Like the Dutch were, like they're a very established team. They deserved that, and I think for them. I remember speaking to Rihanna after. She was like, "Oh, like I wish we'd won," and I was like, "That's a good thing. Yeah. Like it means you're hungry for more." Yeah. But like appreciate what we've just done. Like we're second in the world. Yeah, and I should have taken that advice on continuing out through the event. Like enjoy the moment. Like you're racing your bike. So to start off getting second in the world with 2.
You're off to a great start there.
Yeah, it was amazing, and I think Scott was really happy, and the boys got silver as well. So good start. Yeah, it was good.
What was the next event on the cards?
The sprint.
The sprint. How did that go?
Mixed. So this is actually my first debrief for Worlds, so getting exclusive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Before the coaches?
Well, I did a bit of a one with Scott, but
you can just send them this podcast and skip it. Yeah,
but Scott we're
going to go through it all anyway.
Sprint was the second event, and I was going in as defending champion, which I've been there before. Yeah. So it's quite scary, and I definitely wanted it way too much.
That is a genuine thing, isn't it? Like, I feel like that's probably not spoken about. No. But you can, like, get in your head so much, and you know you can do it. Yeah. But I feel like you just end up making like stupid mistakes when you want it too much, overthinking it all. Yeah.
Literally that exactly happened. Yeah. I knew. I think looking back now, because I said before I haven't raced that much like this season. Yeah. No. And I was so excited for Worlds. Like the other, I was so excited. I almost relied on it too much. Yeah. I didn't have anything. So before a Worlds, usually I'd gone to Euros, and like you ride into the season a bit. I hadn't ridden in, so all my excitement, all my expectation, I had nothing to like. I don't really know what it is,
but
like,
it out
I hadn't and Worlds and getting there, and I was like, oh, like it is just the World Championships, and I almost like wanted that sprint too much, and I just didn't know how to do it. Yeah. And I was going into it in great form. And then we did the qualify, and I qualified third, which for me hasn't happened for a while. Really? No, usually, like, not like trying to be big headed or anything. Like, usually I do qualify first. Yeah. So, like, that for me in itself was.
That's facts, though, not being big headed.
No. Facts. Like, I have. Like, at the Olympics, I qualified second, and usually before that. Yeah. So, like.
So, was that a bit of a like.
That was a little bit like, okay. Yeah. And, like, then I had to. You kind of got to park that because then the racing happens. Yeah. So then I was racing my bike, and Scott was like, right, you've qualified, whatever, it's done now. Yeah. Let's get into racing. And I was like, okay, I got good speed, like, let's race. My first race was good against Lauren Bell, teammate. Obviously, go to the other side of the world to race your teammate. It's so funny. She was like, am I racing you? And I was like, oh, okay. Which, is what it is. And then made it through to the quarters, and I raced this Russian girl who I've never raced before. And, I won the first one, which was good. Like, I was happy with how I raced. And then the second one, I made a silly mistake. Haven't made that mistake before. What was it? So coming into a lap to go, I was in P1, she was in P2. And I usually coming into lap to go, you're going to be going at speed. Yeah. And I didn't cover my inside. So I was like at the blue,
Okay. So you're like halfway
out of turn 4, and then she just came under me, and I didn't see it fast enough, so it's her lane.
Yeah, and then with a lap to go, it's like almost too late.
Well, yeah, lap to go, I was like, well, she's in front of me. Like,
Yeah.
And then she like pushed me back up, and then I lost the race.
Yeah.
So she won that, and I was like, okay. And in the quarterfinals, you go to 3 races.
Yeah.
So one more race, and I was like, I was really nervous, and like, it's not a bad thing because I cared. And Scott gave me this pep talk before, and he was like, basically, it wasn't his fault, but I felt very ramped. Like, I was like, right, like, life or death, like, I'm going for this. And mate, that race was one of the worst races I've ever done. Like, yeah, honestly. It was just, so I drew 2, and I'd beaten her in 2, so I felt quite confident. I was like, okay, like, just ride your race.
Yeah.
And she got quite in my face, like, yeah, if you watch the replay,
really?
Like, yeah.
In what way?
So, looking back now, I should have never been in that position 3/4 of a lap to go. Like, I was above the blue line, like, trying to come over her, and she just pushed me up. She kept me, like, and I was in my head, I was like, I need to go. So I was pushing her back. Like, you'll see it in the video, like, I'm pushing her back down the track. And in my head, watching, I'm like, what are you doing? And then I got over her, and I was like, oh my God, I'm winning. And then I came into the sprinters lane, which, when the sprint's on, you're not allowed to do. Like, that's wrong.
Yeah.
And I got relegated. And I didn't need to come into the sprinters lane because I was
Did you know,
it.
like, once you did it, you were like...
No, because I thought she was barging me, and I did a flick by accident. It didn't impede, like... And I was like, oh, maybe I'll get away with it, because it was a lot going on, and I was I just was like coming in to finish the race, and I was like, okay, like, I've done it, but like, that was one of the worst races of my life. So I was a bit like, I wasn't disappointed, but I was like, I just didn't really know what just happened. Came off the track, cooled down, because I thought I was racing the next day. Came off, like, went to look at my phone, and Matty actually messaged me and be like, you're relegated. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, you're relegated.
So Matty delivered you that news?
Yeah, so he was watching on the TV, and it came up on the TV, Emma relegated.
So they didn't come up...
No. And so I knew the Russian coaches had gone to the commissaires, but I was like, they kind of do that anyway. Like, people will... Like, we went up to them before the other race, because she was like... So, like, you see people... And then Scott, my coach, was speaking to the commissaires, and like, they were talking for a while, and I was just like, I like, as soon as something, if it's not quick, you kind of, I was like, because I saw them like speaking to him, trying to maybe probably like be like, no, like, so yeah, I'd been relegated, and I think now I can. In the moment, I burst out crying. Like, I was just so angry about the whole situation.
Yeah.
I was so angry about how I even raced that. I was so angry that, like, I was reigning world champion. I wasn't even, like, the first time in my individual sprint, like, never made the semi-final. And I think just the whole thing, I was like, what am I doing? And then looking back now, I'm not glad I got relegated, because, like, looking back, maybe she should have got relegated in the first one, and I should have been, like, in this, like, we were both racing aggressively.
Yeah.
But looking back now, like, the way I was racing, I didn't deserve to be in that semi-final. And so many people say differently. Like, so many people come up to me and be like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, like, I'll learn from this. Like, I'll grow. Like, the next World Championships, I'm not going to make that mistake.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to be, like... And, like, I will grow from this. And it makes you appreciate, like, how hard it is to win a world title. Like, I was like, it's... I knew it's not easy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was my sprint. Knocked out in the quarters. I think I finished 6th.
It's good that you've like it's happened. Obviously, you were like really upset, but you've like had time to reflect and learn and almost see it as a positive. Like, you're going to learn from this. Like, it's just a bike race. Like, learn a lot, and then on to the next one.
Yeah, it was almost a bit. If we did this podcast on that day,
I'd have loved to be there.
I was just so angry. Like, I was crying, and like. Yeah, I was just...
Well, it is like all that effort and energy that you've put in over the last few months have been like leading up to this, and then when it doesn't go how you planned, it's obviously going to make you upset, isn't it?
And I was just annoyed, because I was like, I don't train this hard in Manchester for nothing. Like, I don't. And like, that's something
especially
I was
with like something that's not almost out of your control, but you know, it's not like you're not good enough or fast enough. It is just a silly little...
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever really been relegated. So to like win the race and then it was just a weird situation, because I was like, I've never actually been in this position, but it'll teach me a lesson. Like, I should not be pushing someone 3/4 a lap to go. I should either be way ahead of them, or they'll be like, I know, it just teaches. It taught me a lesson.
You just need to be ahead of them.
Well, I should be way ahead of her, full stop.
Basically,
So yeah, that was a hard pill to swallow, to be honest.
Was it hard then to move on and think about the Keirin?
I actually spoke to my teammate Kate Marchant, and she honestly, she's unreal, and she crashed in Tokyo. Like, she's been through so many. Yeah. Like, I guess in your career you have those moments, and I haven't luckily had many, but I will. Like, I'm 22, that's going to happen. And she said to me, like, you have tonight to cry. Like, you have the day, like, tonight you cry, like, you let it out, like, you feel your emotions, and then tomorrow you don't cry, like, that's it. And like,
that's a very key thing to do, just get on with it.
Like, and I needed that. Like, I FaceTimed her, and she was amazing. She was like,
that's lovely.
And I think she gets it. Like, you need, like, Scott, amazing coach, he's never been there, and like, not many people have. And she was just like, look, Tate, to, like, you need to cry, because otherwise you'll hold on to this going into the Keirin. And then she was like, and then she knows exactly what I need, and she was amazing. I was like, like, I cried, I let it out, I was frustrated, and then I had 2 days, and I knew I was finding the Keirin, and I had to turn it around. I was like, I've got one more opportunity, like, don't waste this, like, your Worlds isn't done. I think in my head I was like, I just want to go home. But Scott took me out for ice cream.
Oh, that's nice.
he was like, right, we're getting ice cream. And I was like, okay, like, rogue in the middle of a racing, but he was like, you just need to reset. We debriefed it a little bit, and went on to the Keirin, and that was a lot better.
Good.
A lot better.
We are delighted to be working with Rouvy on What's Occurring Femme, and we have a great offer for you. You can use promo code FEMMES, FEMMES, for an additional 30 days on top of the 7-day free trial.
This is applicable to new subscribers only.
Rouvy's on a mission to bring the indoors to the outdoors, connecting you with real routes from around the world to your home. And in the summer, you can utilise Rouvy to do specific training sessions or to hide from the heatwave.
Rouvy's new route creator tool also allows riders to upload their favourite loops onto Rouvy. Everyone can easily convert their own video into a virtual route to ride at home. We've got some big plans with Rouvy over the next few months, so watch this space.
And remember to use the code FEMMES, FEMMES, for an extra month on us when you subscribe for the first time. Tell us this Keirin story.
The Keirin story. Well, I actually enjoyed riding my bike.
That's good. That's the main thing.
Also, he texted me, Robert, Katie's husband, who was like, Emma, you need to smile more, because they'd obviously been watching me, and I probably just looked grumpy. And he was like, Emma, please smile more and have fun. I was like, yes. That's the mentality I took into the Keirin. I was like, enjoy racing your bike. Like, I'm in Chile, riding at the World Championships is like, just enjoy it. And mate, I lived my best life on the Keirin.
Really?
I was loving it. Not unfortunately, I rode the first Keirin, and I won it, and I was like, okay, I feel pretty good. And I won every race going into the final. I won the semis, won the quarters, and I was like, damn, like. And this is also funny. I don't know if this Russian girl's going to listen to this, but in the quarters, I had her.
The same Russian girl that you.
Yeah, I had her in the quarters, and she was like winning, and like I didn't need to. Quarters, you have to get top 4. Yeah. And I didn't need to win, but I just like, I'm coming around you. So like, I just pipped on the
get one
like
over
a video. I was just like, and Scott was like, did you do that on purpose? I was like, yeah.
Just I like that. I rate that.
I was just like, do you know what? Just gonna remind
just show
you.
Her who's boss.
Yeah, I was just like, it's really funny. And he was like, you didn't need to. I was like, I know, but
just testing the legs.
And then made the final, which, it was pretty cool. Like, for me, I've said before in Keirin's, like, I'm always there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always just there, and, like, I'll make finals and things, but I've never, like, shown myself. And I drew one. And so in a Keirin, you, like, pick off a thing. And I was like, one's all right, but it's just funny because I had to be, like, sometimes before you choose one, you, like, make a face and stuff. You can't really do that because then people will be like, she doesn't want one or something. So I just chose one. And I was like, okay. And one is a hard position.
Because you're in control, like... But then it's quite often you have people just come around and want to be at the front.
But no one came round.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I literally, if anyone's in that race, I was going so slow.
Because, you're like at the bottom of the track, you haven't got any speed or height to get going. It's all like your effort.
Yeah, because you're in the wind. Lowry's done that before. Shout out Lowry Thomas. Weird. So she like did like a TP change. Yeah. I mean, you can. It's just really rogue. Like, usually in a Keirin race, you want to progress.
And usually it's like... once the bike comes off, you go.
Yeah, like you want the front in the Keirin race, so to like take one away is weird. But like, so the journey pulled off, I was in one, and I was like, I can't do, I don't know, 3 laps on your own at the front, savage. So I was like, right, I need someone to come over. So I was like parking it. I was like, come on, no one was coming.
Really?
And like a lap went by, and I was like,
it's also because they're probably looking at you.
They
and
probably
being like,
wanted
that's
me to
Emma.
be,
Like, we're not doing the work.
I was like,
okay, so then Leah, German, and Miriam, Italian, she came over, but they came over quite slow. And I was like, ooh, we've got 2 laps to go. Like,
do you get worried about getting boxed in?
I kind of did.
Yeah.
A little bit. So I was like, oh, I need to go. And then Sato, the Japanese girl, just went like a lap and a half. I was like, fuck. And then I was like, oh no. So then I had to like squeeze through some gaps that weren't there. I was just screaming. I was like, move.
Really? Did you scream?
Yeah, I was like, move.
Really?
Because there was these girls just flapping around, and I was like, I got pace. I just can't get out.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, and then I was just chasing the Japanese girl who won it last year. She's really good. Chasing her down. She did. I don't think it makes sense, but in a Keirin they timed the last 200.
Yeah.
She went 10-2, which is, if you did that in sprint, that's quick as qualifying.
Yeah.
Like, it was outrageous.
Yeah.
And I got second. And looking back now, I looked so angry with second.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone was like, Emma, you look like... And I think I was just done. Like, I was like...
Yeah.
I wish... Like, I enjoyed the podium, and I wish I took it. Because second in the world is like...
It's amazing.
That's my first world's medal in a Keirin.
Yeah.
And I think I've just... Because my expectation and, like, what I want so high, I need to appreciate the... It's not even small. Like... the wins more, and like having that success more. Like, that was my 7th medal at World Champs.
That's incredible.
And like little things like that, I was like, why didn't I just like be like, yeah, this is pretty cool.
I guess because you probably go into it like the one focus, especially like you just want that world champ like stripe. That's all you wanted. Yeah.
And I think that's something I've taken. Like, I've learned so much from that World Champs, and it will make me into a better athlete. And it has already, but. Yeah, that was my world champs.
Obviously, your parents went out as well.
Yes, they were
Did you go
there.
have a little day out with them after? Or?
I got to see them a little. We were quite hungover the last day.
Were you?
Oh my god, the after party was outrageous.
Tell us about that.
Well, Chile people love to drink, and it's cheap.
Where did you go? Just like a bar, or?
Oh, I actually don't even remember.
Was it like an organised thing, or was it
this
just
is
like
group
everybody...
chat that pops off after every event. Like, it's called Track Party Gang, and you just get invited to it like randomly. And it's like, Emma's. You've been joined to the chat. And I was like, oh, here we go. It's like all the Dutch, French, Swiss, Italians love to party. Like, it was it's weird because like you've literally just raced all them, and there's like Harald Racing's in the club and Hetty, and you're just like, hey. It was really weird. But you kind of get added to this chat, and they're like, right, we're going to, I couldn't remember what it was called, at like 10 p.m. and like you just get a taxi there and you just walk in.
I remember when I used to race and like go to these events with BC, they used to say like, right, no one can go out tonight.
Really?
I remember we had to sneak out. I remember going through like, I really shouldn't be saying this, but like going out the back of the hotel right through bushes. And
were you young though?
No, probably like maybe a bit younger than you. We weren't underage.
Oh,
no,
that's weird.
But I feel like they used to be really strict, but there were certain races when they just wouldn't say anything, and that was like our cue to like, oh, we can go out now.
Oh yeah, World Cups we don't. World Cups
do they say?
No, we just.
Or is it just like a rule?
Well, it's in season.
Yeah.
So like you kind of just like don't, but like Worlds, you're done.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we just went to this massive club. I got back at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yeah. No, I haven't done that for a long time.
What did you do for that amount of time?
I was partying, I was dancing, I was drinking Red Bull and vodka. Sorry, Scott's going to be like, what is going on?
Love that.
But yeah, like sometimes you got to let your head.
Sounds like you had a great time.
Saw my parents the next day. I was a little bit rough.
I can imagine.
But it was so nice them being there, and like bless them after the sprint. They were like, oh, like well done, and they left. And like they had no internet and stuff, so they didn't realise it got relegated.
Oh no!
Until
really?
like the morning or something. I was like, but they love me no matter what I do, and
exactly.
like they were just like, it's almost like for me, like they want, they feel
they care so much because you care.
Yeah, and then Matty's parents were there, so we went out for lunch with them.
How did Matty get on?
Good. He got 2 silvers as well.
Did it? Oh,
yeah,
cute.
He did. Yeah, we were twinning.
Oh.
Yeah, so they got silver in the team sprint, and he got silver in the sprint. He actually made a mistake in the Keirin.
Oh, so it's like the other way around.
Yeah, so it's like opposites. But he did really well. He qualified. He went faster than Harry in qualifying. Which,
must be happy with that.
Yeah, he's done that, I think, once at Champs League and once at Worlds.
So it's like a win for him.
The gap's closing. Obviously, Harry Racing won 4 titles, which is phenomenal.
Insane.
Like Hetty won 3. Like her first title, she won at Worlds, and then she won 3. So the Dutch were...
incredible. They are like, such a dominant team, aren't they?
Yeah, and at Worlds, they really... found their feet. Like Weavers won 2 titles, Marina Weavers, and then like they really came to force then, and it was really like Harry winning his 20th world title. Like I want to unpick his brain.
20.
Like
should we get him on the pod?
Harry the Priest.
Shall we?
Hey.
Harry, if you're watching, listening,
Please.
do you want to come on the pod?
They actually, all the Dutch were saying that they listen to the podcast.
Do they?
So
There we go.
guys.
He can come on the pod.
Yeah.
That would be insane. Have Matty and and Harry, not at the same time, maybe, but to unpick their brains.
They're
That'd
actually
be really
racing
cool.
Rotterdam 6 day together
Oh,
soon.
nice.
So that'd be quite fun.
And also, you've done London 3 days. What? You literally came back from Worlds, and then was it the London 3 day, like day
Yeah, so
after?
I landed Wednesday, raced Friday.
How was that?
Mate, savage. Have you ever done a?
I think I've done a 6 day. Yeah, I've done quite a
which
few of
one?
them. Oh, good. I did London, Hong Kong. There's one in Australia.
Hong Kong 6 day.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they don't have females anymore. Like Rotterdam
Yeah.
has no women. So this was the first sprint 3 day.
I think it's London 3 days quite a new one, isn't it? Yeah.
So they did it last year with endurance riders, and then this year they introduced sprinters. So 6 girls, 6 boys. It was savage, actually. Like the endurance guys were saying, like we were racing so much more than them.
Really?
Like they were having like breaks and stuff.
My brother went to watch one of the days, and he was saying that you just like up racing, back down, up again. It was just like non-stop.
It was actually savage. I did like 6.
Good training though.
Yeah, but not an off season. I was like, I just want to put my feet up. But I did 6 200s in 3 days, flying 200s, and like you can't half-ass flying 200.
No.
And some of the races were like. It was fun. Like
it's a bit of fun. Like
fun.
you just done Worlds and
like you're racing different athletes, like you're doing different things. Like you're like in the flying 200, you did a lap and you were like waving to the crowd, which we never do.
Yeah.
And like Matty had all his celebrations, like he was like doing like a chef's cooking, and mate, he came up.
No
it was
way.
so. I've never
seen
seen like he was doing one with a chef. Then do you know the 6-7 thing?
I've heard of it. I
he
don't think
did
I'm
the
cool enough.
6-7.
Yeah, I'm not cool enough to understand.
No,
this.
I still don't know what that means. But he was doing all these like cool celebrations and like.
It's
I
nice
need
to
a bit
see
more of
them.
a personality for 6 day though, 3 day.
It's more of a show, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
I need a little bit more of. I'm just saying like.
We'll get you a little something.
I need a bit
next
of
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll give
I
you
need
a little
bit of practice.
Yeah.
But it was good, savage, good fun. Like I actually really enjoyed the event. Like it brought a lot of people to the track, and then I had off season, so now I'm here.
And you've moved house as well.
Yep, moved house. I was very ill doing that too. I feel like.
Do you think it's like? I always used to get ill after Worlds. Like your body knows that you're like
stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, right, we can relax and let it all out now.
Yeah, because Matty was ill straight after Worlds. I think your body's just like. I think it's just like it almost like knows like you've done this massive thing, and then when you stop, like you break your routine, your sleep's gone a little bit rubbish. Like you stop drink. Like when you're in, you become a routine. Like you eat well. Like you remember your fruit and veg. Like little things like that, and then you stop doing that. And your like body's like okay. But I don't think it's a bad thing. Like you need to stop at some point. Like you need to break your routine, and then you get like I'm so excited to go back training.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, when do you get back into like
Monday, double day?
Oh really? So how long you haven't had that long off really?
Well, London 3 day was part of my off season.
Yeah.
So then I had 2 weeks off after that.
Nice.
Moved house, moved in with Matty,
Cute.
which is exciting. Then went straight back to Wales. Haven't been there for ages.
yeah.
And then been in
Is that
London.
when you're doing clay pigeon shooting?
Yeah, with my dad.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know he did that.
No, yeah, he's a dark horse. Honestly, he was great.
Was he?
Well,
did you ever go?
Yeah, shot 2.
Did you?
I did 5. I mean, the gun was so heavy. So I tried it 5 times and did 2. Matty was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
And then Rory just came out and I was like, oh, like
Go on, Rory.
He was loving it. He was
Aw.
great. So he does that quite a lot. So we went with him, and it's nice to just be with the family.
Yeah.
And then now being in London, that's been me. Mate,
Nice.
I've been talking about me the whole time.
I mean, you've done a hell of a lot since we last spoke, so there's a lot to catch up on.
What have you been? I saw you went to the Rouvy party.
Oh yeah.
Was it no.
Yeah, it was like a really party basically.
That was
You
sick.
should have come. You'd have enjoyed it.
I saw you getting on the bike.
I did get on the bike.
Not
yeah,
in Lycra though.
Not in Lycra, in the old jeans. It was not a good. Yeah, so it was Rouvy event, and me and Hank were hosting it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was a lot of fun to be back with Hank doing this thing. I think we worked quite well as a team, and it was a very high energy. It was so much fun. Like there was free drinks all night. And it's basically like they had some bikes set up with Rouvy on and these segments. So there was like 3 different segments. One was a sprint, one was a hill climb, and one was like a longer effort. I mean, you kind of go through all of them and people just come up and race and they get their time. And even just taking part, your name goes into like a pot to win like some cool prizes at the end. So it wasn't like a competition where you had to be the fastest to win, which is quite nice. It's very exclusive.
Did you win?
No,
Manon.
I didn't. So me and Hank did that, and then at the end they were like, right, Manon and Hank, like you need to go up, and it was the last one was the longest one, so it was like a minute and a half of effort, and that's like full gas effort. In jeans and a t-shirt.
You're sweating.
And it's like no warm up. You just go into it.
That's like a kilo.
Yeah, and it was like I think maybe like I had like 400 watts for a minute and a half in jeans. It was, and I came off and like my legs were burning. I felt dizzy. I was like, I need to sit down and have a drink, but it was such good fun.
Yeah, it looked really good. I saw some clips on social media. And I
feel like the next one you should come and absolutely smash everyone.
Not in jeans though.
Oh yeah, there was a girl in a dress that did it.
A dress?
A dress. She just got up and did it.
Ooh.
I mean, it's quite a long dress. It wasn't like a short dress.
Yeah. What else have you been up to?
What else have I been up to? I've been getting out my gravel bike quite a bit, which is quite nice, because I feel like now, obviously, UK winter is wintering. It is. And I am a bit of a fair weather rider these days, so it's like I only really go out when I need to.
Yeah.
But I feel like on the gravel bike it's a bit more, I can embrace it a little bit more than on the road.
What's the difference between a gravel bike and a cyclocross? Are they similar?
I think the geometry on the bike is slightly different, but they are.
Like, are the tyres the same?
Yeah, the tyres are the same.
Oh,
it's like off-roady sort of tyres, but not quite mountain bike tyres, and they're a bit just like chunkier road tyres with quite a lot of grip, so you can go on like gravel and pretty much any sort of terrain. It's fun, and it's a bit more, I like gravel because it's a bit more chilled, you're relaxed, you're not like looking at your power or your speed or anything, you're just kind of chilling. I've done a few like shoots with SRC.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, I hosted an evening with Sean Kelly and Pinarello in the London store and in Pedal Heaven in Fleet. That was really fun, and it was really interesting, like chatting like Sean Kelly. He's like the, I think, second best ever cyclist after Eddie Merckx of all time. Like, and he comes from like a totally different era of cycling to like what we're used to. I think he'd like retired before I even was born.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's like just so interesting to hear all of his stories, and I mean he's Irish, so he just he could just tell a story so well, and that was really nice. And it's really nice to be asked to do it, because I feel like, I guess, a younger female kind of hosting and asking someone that's a very lot older than me from a different generation of cycling was cool. It was really cool to do that.
Nice.
A reminder that today's show is hosted by Pinarello, and we're lucky enough to be in the Wilmslow store today, and me and Emma actually both love riding at F-Series bikes, don't we, Emma?
We do.
We went on a ride recently together, didn't we?
The cafe ride was really, really fun, and I've actually ridden a lot more on the road since having my new bike. It makes such a difference. Do
you love it?
Yeah, I absolutely love it. The white on the road against the kit is amazing. It's such a dream to ride.
This is your start of you becoming a road rider in the future.
No guys, don't worry about that. But it does make a huge difference having a nice bike and being able to go out. I think it definitely makes it more enjoyable. It definitely makes you want to go out because you have this such a nice bike underneath you, and yeah, I do really enjoy it. Don't just take our word for it. Head to your local Pinarello retailer and check out the whole range for yourself. Search Pinarello store locator to find your nearest store. Obviously now we're at Rouleur, and we have our What's Occurring on the main stage tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah, me too.
I think it'd be fun though.
Yeah, we'll smash it.
Yeah, we can.
It'd be nice to be with Luke again. We haven't been with Luke since the very first episode, so it'd be like a full circle moment.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, well,
make sure you guys come along.
Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully we'll see a few people that listen to the pod there, hopefully.
Maybe.
I hope so. Yeah. I guess we'll wrap it up, Emma.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been nice having a little catch up.
It's been great.
Yeah, see you in the next episode.